Hi guys, it's me happycat, and in this video I'll be telling you my top snacks and treats that are 5 syns or less. So these aren't necessarily healthy snacks, these are just like treats, you know, when you fancy a bit of chocolate or something like crunchy. Okay, number 1 is the pink and white wafers. Now these are just marshmallows with wafers either size. Now what I like about these is that they're quite big, so you feel like you're getting quite a big treat, and these are only 2.5 syns each, which is actually really good. I usually like have 2 at a time, and they're really you know, it just feels like you get a lot for your syns. Okay, my next one is the Hartley's 10 calorie jelly. Now these come in different flavors. I think there's blackcurrant, raspberry, strawberry, watermelon and orange. I think that's it. They might do more, but I tend to go for the orange, blackcurrant and raspberry because they're my favorite. And these are just brilliant. They're only 10 calories a pot, and they're half a syn a pot, and they're quite big pots, and I find they're quite filling. Like by the time you finish them, it actually does fill you up. So these are brilliant for super low, and you know, it's a great dessert to have. You know, you have like jelly for dessert, which is brilliant. Now some people say they don't like the flavour of these jellies, but I find I looked at the ingredients and it looks like it's sort of flavourings with gelatin, and the way I can see it, it looks like it's squash but with gelatin in. So if you don't think of it like jelly but think of it like just squash that's made into jelly, then it's actually more appealing. But I personally really love them because, you know, they're so nice, and they're only like half a syn each. Okay, so the next one is of course Alpenlights and Hi-Fi bars. Now these are a given. As soon as you start SimWorld, you're going to know about these. But these are just perfect because, you know, they're just perfect little treats, and they're only 3 syns each. Obviously you can use 2 for your healthy extra, and because like the Slimming World like chocolate ones are actually really chocolatey, you feel like you're getting a really good chocolate like kick for just 3 syns. They are a little bit high in sugar, so you have to be careful of that, but they are really nice. So the next one are Miller Lights, of course. Again, if you join SimWorld you would already know this, but this is just my personal favourite. It's you know, they're perfect. They're syn free and there's so many nice flavours. And the good thing with Miller Lights, you can make them into desserts as well. So some people use the banana and custard one as custard, like they can warm it up in the microwave. You can use it in cooking, you know, you could use the coconut Miller Lite in curries, and they're just quite versatile. You can use them in quite a lot of things, and they're syn free, so perfect. Again, a little bit high in sugar, so you do have to watch, you do have to watch how much you're having, but yeah, they're a perfect little snack and they fill you up. Okay, number 5 are Baby Bell Lights. Now this is brilliant for all those cheese fans. Now I'm not a huge fan of cheese just because I'm lactose intolerant. I can tolerate a little bit of cheese, but too much is not good. So these little Baby Bells are sort of just the right size for me. I'm fine with these, and these are only 2 syns each, or you can have 3 for your healthy extra, which is really cool, and they're just perfect. Like, because I know there's like Laughing Cow cheese, which is lower in syns, but for a proper like snack to have, Baby Bell Lights are perfect. Okay, the next one is Mini Milks, if you fancy something to cool you down in the summer, or I have them in the winter to be honest because they're really nice. But these are only 1.5 syns, which is really good, and they're so yummy. You know, sometimes I get greedy and I have 2, but they're only like 40 calories each anyway. Yeah, so they're only 1.5 syns, which is really good, and it's perfect. You feel like you're getting again a nice little treat, especially good to have for dessert, so you really feel like you're getting, you know, you're not depriving yourself of anything. Okay, and my next one is sort of to go with that, and it's the Twister mini ice lollies, and these are 2 syns each, and they have like the standard flavour, and I have like a raspberry flavour, I think. Is it raspberry or strawberry? But yeah, these again are really perfect. Again, you feel like you're getting a really good dessert for 2 syns, which is amazing, and they're just perfect, especially if you're getting a bit hot and you want to cool down. They're perfect. Okay, number 8 are the Hula Hoot Puffs. Now I don't eat crisps very much, but my mum does, so this is why I've got this on here. So far I've noticed they do a salt and vinegar, a ready salted, a sweet chili one, and a beef one. So these are just like hula hoops, but they're kind of puffed a bit like you know, Space Raiders, is that right? Space Raiders and Monster Munch to sort of puff like that. So yeah, and actually I looked in a bag and you do get quite a lot. The bags are really small, but they actually fill them right up, which is good as well. So you actually get quite a lot in a bag. And these are only 3.5 syns each, which is good because if people are a fan of crisps, you know, it's really hard to find crisps that are lower than 5 syns. So these are really, really good. 3.5 syns, you can't go wrong with that. Okay, number 9, and this is one of my favorites because I like cakes. Cakes are my Achilles heel. And they are mini rolls. So mini rolls are actually only 5 syns each, which is pretty good. And I'm pretty sure the raspberry ones or the strawberry ones are like 4.5 syns. I checked my app yesterday and it said the jam mini rolls are 4.5 syns. Yeah, so perfect. So the original one's 5, and that's perfect because I love cakes, and a chocolate cake is like my favorite thing of all time. So to be able to have a mini roll is brilliant, and it is like, you know, 5 syns for a treat I feel is quite a bit, but you know, to have it now and again, maybe once a week or twice a week, is perfect, and you don't feel like you're depriving yourself of anything, which is the whole point. And number 10 is something that you guys might not know about before, because this is something that you might not think is Slimmer World friendly, and it is the Fridge Raiders. Now, yeah, I know, right? Fridge Raiders. I was thinking you could have Fridge Raiders on Slimmer World. You don't think that when you see that in the shop. You think, nah, you're never going to be having that. It's going to be like 20 syns. But no, it's actually like, well, I've got it written down here. So they do different flavours, and obviously each one has a different syn value. So the barbecue ones are only 3.5 syn. Now these are the 60-gram bags, but they're like the sort of normal, like standard size bags. So 3.5 syns for the barbecue ones. The chicken tikka ones are 3.5 syns. The southern fried chicken is 4 syns, but the slow roasted one is 4.5 syns. So the slow roasted one is the highest syn value. But that's a perfect like thing, especially if you're out and about and you think, oh no, like I'm really hungry, I haven't bought any food with me, I need to go into the shops. That is a perfect thing you can pick up. So that was it for this video, but if you guys like this, I have a book that actually I bought a couple years ago. It's like the Low Syn Snacks book. They don't sell it anymore, but the whole book is full of snacks and treats that are under 5 syns. So I've done 10 for today's video, but there's like thousands in this book. So if you want me to do another video like this, or do one every week like this with new snacks and treats, then let me know and I'll definitely do that for you. So if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Also, I do have a Facebook page which I'll leave in the description for you. And until next time, bye!